Hey guys, it's Cayley. I'm back with another thrift haul. As you can see behind me, we are starting to get caught up on sourcing again, and my goal is always to be 1 to 2 weeks ahead with sourcing, which means I want to fill up this entire table, and we've not been able to do that for a while. Everything that we're bringing in is getting listed pretty quickly. So I'm very excited to be seeing this right now, but that also means that I'm able to offer you guys more thrift hauls, because normally when stuff comes in, I don't get a chance to haul it before it gets listed, put into our inventory, and then you guys know at that point I'm not going to pull it back out. So got some stuff to show you guys today. I'm going to go through just a couple of random buckets. There are two in particular that I know have a lot of like really cool both style-based stuff and bolos. So let's just go through this. Some of this I've not even seen, so we'll be experiencing it together. But right off the top here, I looked at this the other day when my employee brought it in. So I've got employees going to the bins now, as well as myself sourcing. And so yeah, some of the stuff is what they are picking up. This is Morgan & Co., which tends to have pretty decent vintage prom dress or formal dress stuff. This one is stunning. And what I like to look for in this type of category are the like whimsy goth stuff. This one has some really excellent details, beautiful, beautiful colorway, and the sides even have this lace up here. All of those things really play into how we're going to price this, all of those tiny little details. I've sold dresses like this close to $200, so I'm expecting that one to go somewhere between $100 and $200. Next up, this is Susan Graver. We like picking up the liquid knits in the plus sizes. This one's a 3X. Liquid knit just means they're stretchy, like kind of scuba feeling material. That one should go for about $25. All right, also plus size Lands In, like picking that up. This one is a button-up shirt, printed style. That should go for $25. I'll try to go quick through the plus size stuff because I know you guys have heard me talk about it a lot before. So another Lands In, button up, $25. These are like quick bread and butter pickups for us. Lands In again. Plaid button up, $25. These are what pay the bills. We have something else that pays the bills pretty well, our Old Navy stuff. Obviously not everything Old Navy. It's not like a Bolo brand, but it is for us. We sell it really, really well. We focus on very specific things and we've got it pretty much figured out. This maxi dress we should be able to sell for somewhere between $25 and $35, probably closer to $30 on that one. Okay, we also have this Old Navy dress. This is a size 3X and it is a linen blend. Ooh, with pockets, pretty pastel color. Again, all of those things, like adding up dollar amounts in my mind, we should be able to sell that between $30 and $35, which I know sounds crazy for Old Navy, but we've been doing it for well over a year now and it's going really well. This one is more of a style-based piece. This brand makes very like maximalist, very crazy artsy stuff. So I've got this right here. Skirts like that, generally I can sell between $30 and $35. Another Lands In. This one's actually a men's and it's a gingham plaid short. Some of the Lands In stuff in men's, some particular styles can do well. Gingham plaid's actually very trendy right now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I'm guessing this is going to go for about $25. We have some Figs scrub pants. We are still picking up Figs, just not everything. We really look up style, size, and all of that. These ones, I don't know if they're men's or women's, but appear to be a newer style. We can generally sell those Figs for about $25. And then we also have these Figs, same deal, and they're really easy to spot, especially at the bins because they have this little thing here. And I'll take you guys back here at some more stuff. I don't even know where to start. There's so much stuff. All right, let's go with my employee just went to the bins today. So let's just do this tote. Let's see what she got. She said she had a really good day. So I've seen a couple pieces, but I'm expecting like some awesome pieces. This one's awesome. This is Packed. This is a very high sell-through rate brand. It's known for being, actually it actually says sustainable right on it. Packed organic stuff. Excellent sell-through rate. This one's also a more substantial piece, so it should go for more. It is a jumpsuit. I'm not 100% sure what these go through or go for. I'm going to guess probably about 40 for that. We've also been trying to style-based pick up dresses. This is obviously not a brand I would get. It's modern, but it does have that milkmaid coquette style. This silhouette, very trendy, reminds me of Reformation. And so if you can get them from the bins or super cheap and you market them the right way using the right keywords, you can sell dresses like this all day long. At least we've been able to. I would guess we would list that between 25 and 30. The key is making sure you price it right. All right, similar to Packed, another high sell-through rate sustainable brand is Quince. Very high sell-through rate. A lot of the stuff is more bread and butter pricing, but some of it, or substantial pieces, can do well. So this is a sporty dress with the shorts underneath, also a very popular style in a lot of things. Again, have no idea what we're going to list that for, but I would have picked that up, especially at the bins, just because of the sell-through rate on that brand. I'm guessing probably about 30 to 35 on that. Another Packed piece, these are their leggings. These go for about $25 for me. So again, with the bread and butter, but a quick sell-through rate, especially from the bins, solid. All right, this looks like another milkmaid style dress. This one is, maybe we don't have a brand. That's fine too. Oh, this is definitely Old Navy. I can tell based on the tag. I'm just not seeing it. So she must have gotten it knowing it was Old Navy. But this one is a little like nautical maxi length dress, stretchy smocked waist. That's a great piece. Probably 25 on that. This one looks like J. Crew. It is. This is J. Crew. This is one of my favorite bread and butter brands in spring and summer because I look for them in the longer length dresses and they tend to perform well, especially stuff like this. So this is rainbow. It's tiered. It is maxi length. It's a size 10 and it's in excellent condition. I could see this going somewhere between 30 and 40. Actually becomes more than bread and butter sometimes. This is a Y2K style dress. Baby doll. This one's shorter, but it does have pretty strong aesthetic to it. Maybe even include fairy on that one. And we'll probably list it somewhere between 30 and 35. This one is by Abercrombie & Fitch. This is a modern dress. The Abercrombie & Fitch modern dresses still perform very well. This is a very substantial dress. So again, with the milkmaid look to it, we've got the puff sleeves. This is tiered. It is longer length. It's got a gorgeous cream and black pattern. I don't know. I could see this going for $40 and up pre-owned. The Abercrombie modern dresses perform very well. This is a brand you guys might have seen on my Instagram reels. A lot of people pass on this brand because they don't have tags. So you got to know what this is, or you have to know that sometimes they are reversible. And it says here, but the brand is Finca. And these are a pair of reversible compression leggings. They're most well known for their like sculpting compression leggings, which is what these are. They feel very nice, but again, if you don't know what this is, you might be passing on them. These have a really excellent sell-through rate, and I think we just sold a pair of those for like 40 to 50 bucks. All right, next up, we have a pair of men's REI Co-op cargo hiking pants. REI Co-op actually in the men's stuff has a pretty decent sell-through rate in most things. It's just going to be more bread and butter. So these are a pair of men's hiking pants. I would guess these would go somewhere between 25 and 30. This looks like another dress. It is. This is another one of my favorite bread and butter dress brands during this time of the year. Soft Surroundings. We typically only get them in the longer lengths. This one's like a super exaggerated kind of login look style dress in a hot pink. I would guess probably 30 to 35 for that. This one looks like a Y2K piece, and it is. This is a vintage BCBG Paris And it's silk, size 10. Gorgeous baby doll, flutter sleeves, very feminine details. This one also has like an asymmetric hem, so all of those details are going to add pretty significant value to this. And it's also a beautiful green. Probably price that one higher. I'm thinking like 60 on that one. We've got some linen here. Linen is always great to pick up, especially at the bins. This is Banana Republic men's button-up shirt. At least 25 for this all day long, especially the men's linen stuff. Definitely want to look that stuff up. You can factor stack a lot of them right now. All right, we have a little Y2K baby doll top. Definitely will market that as a Y2K top. I think it might actually be like a sleep top, Eileen West, but we will market it as a regular top because I could totally see somebody wearing that. Probably list at 25 to 30. All right, we have a Polo by Ralph Lauren beach camp shirt. Whenever I see a specific style name on Ralph Lauren stuff, I'm always looking it up. This is a linen silk blend. No idea on pricing for this. Sorry, I thought I smelled something, but I think we're good. I don't know. I would say probably 30 to 35 on that, but it could be even more with a specific style. This is a Chico's Travelers stretchy slinky knit pair of pants. We still do pretty well with these, especially wide leg, probably 20 to 25. A couple more pieces here. Ooh, this is a good find. Buck Mason, men's stuff, even these t-shirts, very high sell-through rate. This will probably only go for about 20, maybe 25. But Buck Mason, very high sell-through rate men's brand. You definitely want to keep your eye out for that. And I mean, look at it. It is very easy to overlook. It is a plain black t-shirt. All right. This is another one of those Quince dresses, athletic. Again, I don't know the exact comp on that, but anything Quince or packed organic we're getting. And then lastly, what do we have here? This looks like another style-based piece. This is a plus-size woman within dress. Longer length, very beachy. I'm guessing about 25 for this one as well. All right, you guys, I'm going to end the haul here. We've gone through 2 totes worth of stuff. Most of that stuff was from the bins. I hope that you guys enjoyed some of the bread and butter stuff that we're getting. There's a ton more here, so I'll continue doing more thrift hauls. If you want to see more, let me know what kinds of thrift hauls you want to see below. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!